Hello. Back to the flicker. Right. Yeah. Hi. Morning, everybody. It took a long time to sort of start up this morning. It's so dark here. So dark. So very dark. Oh, here we go. I'll go watch the stupid thing again. Hello, everyone. I hope you're all good. Oh, sorry. I'm really tired this morning. She stretches. Sorry about the flicker. The flicker. Because I don't know why it's doing it. It's the lights, because it's really dark this morning and I've got all the lights on and it's still dark. But hopefully it won't mess up my painting too much. I've got a cup of tea, sorry if you hear me slurping, but I need it this morning. Oh, why isn't the chat working? No one said hello to me. I don't know. Hello. Oh. Morning, Kate. Yeah, it's torrential rain here as well. It's horrible. It's dark and really dark if it was the middle of the night still. Like horribleness. I hope you can all hear me and everything's alright apart from the flicker. I don't think the chat's working properly for some reason. I do not know why. Anyway. Oh, hi, Felicia. Right, this morning, in my squeaky chair, I just wait for a few more people to wake up and the chat to work, maybe. You're in bed still. Yeah, I didn't want to get out this morning. It was just like, oh. Hi, Susan. A broken arm. Oh no. How did you manage that? Yeah, you're in bed with me, Kate. Oh, I snorted that. Right, I'm getting this one. Tomorrow. It's not tomorrow yet. I'm like telling myself today. Today I'm going to paint. Sorry. Some leaves, autumny leaves. I've got a big sheet of A3 size. It's not that big really. A3 size paper. So yeah, that would do for that. I'm going to paint some autumny leaves. I've got my mission colours here because I've got like autumny colours in here, which is good. I'm going to paint some really watery things. Morning, Anya. Your dog did it. Did run out in front of you or something? Oh, animals. So I'm just going for some really oh, got big hair sticking. Some really watery, like leaves with autumny oranges and colours all dripped. I wish it was like a nice autumn day here, like, you know, the crisp autumns with sunny, bright sun and that nice bright sun that just, you know. doggy, I'll pull you too. They don't mean it, do they? They just get a bit overexcited. I'm trying to make this. I've got my trusty old bleach in a bottle. Everyone always asks me about this. And no, it doesn't mess up the paper. Drinking the tea. Let's try this colour. What was that really nice colour that I liked the other day? Let's try some different colour leaves. Some roundy ones. How do you get round leaves? Yeah, that looks like autumny colours, isn't it? That really nice. This one. I'm going to pull it out of the whatever colour that was in my nose. Yeah, it's watered down. It's sort of a third. Like if you think of the bottle, I put about that much bleach and then the rest water. It's about a third ratio. But it doesn't really matter sometimes. Sometimes it's strong. Maybe that's the same colour as that is exactly the same colour as that colour. So it must be a mission colour, like a lime red or something. I don't know. Well, I sorted that colour out. I know what it is now. It's a mission tube. So I can go find. I've got hair attached to everything. I think my hair's falling out. I just mixed in a little bit of, what do you call it, Naples yellow, the Van Gogh. Go on. And then this is yellow or orange. And this is my favourite colour. Yellow, verging on the edge of orange. Which I say it around the right way. Orange verging on the side of yellow, or yellow verging on the side of orange. Sorry about that strange noise. It's hiccuping. Did a weird hiccupy thing. That's salt, by the way. I'm just adding a bit of salt. And drinking my tea. I'm really thirsty. Yeah, these are for fabrics. I'm sort of getting in my fabric work of more fabric designs. All like the fabric shows are coming up and things. So now they're travelling again. So I need to get my portfolio full of luscious things. When you got autumn trees, not all of them are autumny colours, are they? You have to stick a bit of green in. Never. I'll put a little bit of orange in. Right, put yellow. Yellow, make it really acidy yellow colour. Acid green colour in it. I've been told to make them look sophisticated. Morning, Minnie. Who else I haven't said hello to? Well, I said hello to everyone this morning. I think so. Yeah. Steve's AWOL this morning. I should paint a what do you call it? Like a maple leaf, shouldn't I? Sorry, I've got a bit of a I think I've got allergy to something, so I keep sniffing and coughing a bit. You know when you have that really itchy throat thing. Oh, there you are. Morning, Stephen. Speak of the devil. Painting leaves is exciting, isn't it? Yeah, hear me slurping and sniffing. And I'm sorry, you've got a lot of sound effects. I'm going to turn my paper around because I can. Oh no, got to fall out from the leaf flick. No, let's turn this into something. Turn this into well, we don't make mistakes, do we? I'm doing a what do you call it? I forgot his name. What's the guy called? Come on. Doesn't make mistakes, turns them into birds. Yeah, let's turn them into birds. Let's do some like autumny roses in with it. I think they can be like autumn. You do get autumn roses. My roses in my garden are still flaring. That autumn colour rose. Getting the mixture. Oh, Melanie, did you have a nice birthday? Or is it today? Happy birthday. Just remembered. Not many people on this morning. It's only like 13. Normally it's about heading towards the 30 people. Where is everybody? They're all staying in bed because it's cold. Exactly, Anya. That's the one. No mistakes, just happy accidents. I think that's the way my life goes as well. In my life, there are no mistakes. I just have happy accidents. Bob Ross, that's the guy. I couldn't think of his name. Let's mix things up here and stick in some. I've got a whole tube thingy of it. Get here. This gets passed around. This is Daniel Smith Luna Black. It gets passed around from palette to palette that I've got because it's just lovely. Ah, I'm glad you've had a lovely time. Do you feel old now? It's my little brother and sister, and it seems weird saying it's my little brother and sister. They're turning 50, they're twins. They're like 18 months younger than me, they're turning 50. And I asked my sister if she's doing anything for her 50th. She was like, Well, she didn't say that, she swore. She said something off. I went to swear. I never swear. I do swear like a trooper. She said naff off. I've got to do something. I've got to go, because I want to go down there and just get me in the trunk with them or something. It has to be done, isn't it? You can't just let things go, you know. Life's too short. She'll be 80 before she knows it. Don't know what this is. This is a round blob. Blob, blob, blobs. Look how pretty that is. It just... People always ask me, why do I use bleach? Because it does things like this. If it was just water, it doesn't always give such a dramatic effect. Water, it does it, but it doesn't bleach out the colour as well. Some colours bleach out more than others. So that's why I do it. I can give this like a leaf, because I want the orange to, like the way the orange is slurping into the black, which is really nice. I might do a black and orange leaf up here. Let's do something a bit like this. Watch what happens. I'm trying to. Have a good day too. Bye, Stephen. I'm just going to put one there. Sorry if I keep sniffing. I'm either sniffing or coughing or something lately on it. Sorry. Stop sniffing. I need to blow my nose. Sorry. 1 second. I'll try and move away from the microphone. I'm allergic to something. It's probably dust, because my house is so dusty. Oh, now I can't wheel my chair back. That's it. See how nice and everything's swooshed in together. Let's get another bit of paper. So let me just do it close up. Look how pretty that is. And the texture from the salt. I've woken up really thirsty this morning. I was dreaming about drinking gallons and fizzy water, and it was so nice. But now I've just woken up and had a cup of tea. I was a bit late this morning getting up. Normally I'm sort of up at 6:30, but because it was so dark, I thought it was still the middle of the night. My alarm went off and I sort of went, oh no, stay in bed. Stay in bed. Oh, the paper I'm using, if anyone's interested, is this. This. Is that ready? Have the contractors finished? Yes, it's all done, thank goodness. They finished a while back. They finished sort of after my open studios. They sort of tidied up and that. So my house is watertight now. There's no holes in the walls. You can't see out from the loft through the walls, through the stones, which is a good thing, really. Seen as now, what's happening is, well, it used to be really damp, and the paper was a bit like the wallpaper, because I've got like the walls are really badly plastered, or it's plaster from hundreds of years, so it's all a bit shot. So, and the damp was getting to it as well. So and then it's been wallpapered over, and then painted over about a gazillion times, so it's like thick. And where it was, there was lots of damp, so the wallpaper was a bit like wibbly wobbly and not very good in some areas, like in the corners of stuff. And it's starting to dry out now, so what's happening is everything's falling down, like the whole ceiling wallpaper's falling off. So I've got to stick it back up. But yeah, we've got weird walls here. They wallpaper the ceiling. It was an old thing to do. Some people still wallpaper their ceiling, I think, rather than have it plastered. It's more downstairs in the older bits of the that haven't been touched for a while. Like this Victorian wallpaper on the ceilings. It's really heavily embossed with a pattern and then painted over a zillion times. Yeah, I'm glad it's easy to. It cost me a fortune. So now I'm a poor starving artist. So please buy my paintings. Do you like how I fitted that in? I haven't put them up on eBay yet, by the way, the ones I said I was going to do yesterday. And the front they're painted, so I've got like the, I didn't do a brilliant job of the painting of the front door or anything, but my front door's nice glossy black now, and the, what do you call them, coin stones? I got like coin stones, because it's a listed building, the whole front of the house is listed. I don't think they're too bothered about what it looks like at the back. But it's a listed building, which means it's a, in the UK, it means that it's heritage? Is it heritage? Or like, it's a sign of historical interest, a building of historical interest, that's it. So the whole front of the house is listed, like I can't change the windows or anything, and if I paint it, and then I have to get the colours approved and things like that. So I've got black, which is a good old Georgian colour, I think. That was okay. So the coin stones are painted black. They were cream before, painted cream, because I liked them natural, but it was easier to paint over them than to scrape off all the paint that was there. So it's all black, black and normal natural stone, which is nice. And then I've got two Georgian lights that look like police lights, but they're not, and they're listed as well, so I can't change them. They're like brass lights that hang over it, so it looks better. Kate came up to my open garden. It was a bit hectic at the time, so I didn't get much chance to talk to you, did I, Kate? We tried to talk a bit it was really windy. Hello, Christine. Oh, thank you, Kate. Yeah, so I'm open. I've actually registered again to do it next year for the National Garden Scheme. Yeah, it was too windy when they came. So I've got 2 dates next year. I think it's the 3rd of July. I thought I'd do an earlier one, and then the first week in August as well. So it's like a month apart, something like that. Something along those lines. So yeah, I'm going to try and do like a black maple leaf. Do they have? This is where I mess it up completely. Do they have like leaves? I don't know. Sort of a mapley leaf. Let's pretend it's a maple leaf. So I've got 2 dates next year where I'm going to open, because it went so well and I got so much feedback, and the National Garden Scheme people were like hassling me, are you going to open again? Everyone was saying how different it was to normal gardens, because everyone sort of like is the same. All the gardens you go around, they're the same. They've got the same plants, the same, all perfect. Mine's not perfect. There's weeds and there's just like natural garden. Oh, thank you, Angie. Thank you. So I'm going to be opening my house again twice. I'm like asking for punishment on that. It gives me something to focus on, and it's good. It does me good, actually. I really enjoyed it. However much it was really hard work this year because I had all the builders here and everything else going on, and but next year I'm hoping it's just going to be so much simpler and easier for me. Yeah, I realised I didn't do like a proper, or did I, of all my art? I did, didn't I? Yeah, if you want to see my garden tour, there's a video. There is a video. I did do a video, didn't I? Oh, thank you, Kate. She said it's creative and refreshingly different from the uptight gardens, yeah. I'm going to have more quirky stuff this year because I wasn't sure. I sort of held back a bit. I held back a bit because I didn't want to come across as too like, woohoo, felt like a crazy lady garden. So I held back a bit because I wasn't sure how it was going to be perceived. Is that the right word? Yeah. So next year, I'm not, no bars hold. Is that the word? Yeah. I'm going all out. I'm not going to hold back at all. I never did for my one in Sussex. I did. So I'm just, yes, I was worried that because they come around and inspect things and like you have these people come around and check everything's okay and that. I was a bit worried. It did get a bit stressful actually. Like being judged. So I'm just going to go for it next year. I think they were a bit worried about my garden as well, and they had to change the description that I put in and change it to a bohemian progress garden. They were worried that people were going to expect something else, but I don't think people can really know what they're going to expect if they were just used to going around gardens that all look the same, really. There's no fun in that. I like something a bit different, so that's it. Yes, quirky is magical, and it's going to be even quirkier next year. Because it was on at the same time as my art group's exhibition and that as well, but I don't think my art group's going to be carrying on much longer because everybody's left. So I was thinking I can use like the garden scheme is really good at promoting stuff, so I'm going to go along those lines and also have my studio open at the same time. And do lessons as well. One-to-one lessons. I got asked by loads of people that came around if I did lessons, and I was like, oh, I don't know. So next year I'm going to have them in my house. Classes, so you can come along and paint with me and stuff. I'm just getting into doing these. I've sort of loosened up a bit now. What day is it today? Tuesday. I forget what the days are. And when it's really dark and miserable, it's not good. Yeah, I'm going to bring on extra quirky, Charlie. Yeah. It'll be good. I'm looking forward to it already, which is a good thing, isn't it? I'm like stuck using one brush. I don't know where my flippy floppy brush has gone. Look. Oh, look. I'm going to get the flippy floppy brush out. I was going to just remind people that I've linked under the video, if it's the one. Maybe I changed the settings. If you want to show off your art or anything you do inspired by me, please don't copy. There's a Facebook group called Mrs. I didn't set it up. Is it? I haven't seen what's her name? Sorry, I'm terrible for people's names. Set the group up as Mrs. Blotting and her Flippy Floppies Facebook group. I think I've linked under. I'm not sure if it's under this video or yesterday's video. I had a link to it. I should go through and change them all actually, so they're all the same with all the same links. Because I have one of my websites I've stopped because I have too many websites and not many people visit there. I only look at the analytics. I don't think it's viable to have a website really. People seem to use Instagram, go on Instagram and Facebook, things like that, far more. They look at your art and stuff far more than looking at a website. And even if you're like applying for a job or a gallery or something like that, or getting an agent to look at your art, they ask for your Instagram. They don't necessarily want to go and look at a website, which is really weird. So I've stopped one of them. Oh no, Charlie, that's sad. Is everyone leaving? I suppose it's that sort of time, 31 years? You've been in your house 31 years. There's anything. How long did I stay in my old house? Like 20 odd years. Now your kids are grown up. Oh, berries. Yeah, I should do some autumn berries with this. It's sort of that age, isn't it? All your kids have moved on and you go through your next stage. I keep thinking my house is far too big for me. It's too big, but I managed to fill it. Oh, thank you, Helen. Polar bear skin is black. Yeah, the skin's black, isn't it? Didn't we say that? We said their fur was translucent or something. Or their hair follicles or whatever. Sorry, I'm blowing my nose again. I've got a really runny nose. So I stick some berries somewhere. I got bored with painting the same shape leaves. I got stuck. Let's do some flippy floppy berries. This brush, by the way, is a Artmaster Sword Series 3000. Oh, it sounds like something from Harry Potter. This is a medium one. Oh, that's too runny for berries. They're going to run everywhere. No. Got too much water in my brush. This is where I've licked the brush. I'm trying not to do that. They now made a splodge. Hang on. We don't make mistakes, do we? Too much water. This brush holds so much water. It's like, I don't think I can do controlled berries in this. Too much. That's better. I'm trying to keep a space for the light, but my brush, I don't have any control over what I'm doing. Now what's going to happen? I'm going to have to get a pencil to control things. It's a nice colour. This is just a. I'm not really drawing with the pencil. I'm more like scratching around. This is a really old pencil. I don't even know what make it is. It's a nice colour. It's sharpening. Anne-Marie, where is she? I haven't seen her for a while. She hasn't been around. And Marg. Does anyone know? Just picking up some like reddy colours for the berries. Like these are like rowan berries. They in a big clump thing. Is it called a clump? I don't know what the collective word for berries is. Charlie, is there a collective word for berries? Can't find my pencil sharpener now. It was here. It usually resides in my pencil box. I know I used it yesterday. It's probably on the floor. I probably threw it at someone. It fell off the back of my desk, probably. Knowing me. I haven't got a pencil sharpener anymore. Is it gone? Damn it. Oh well, I just sort of use what I've got here. The end. That sounds horrible, Charlie. I hope that they made it an attractive comb over. Comb overs aren't a very good look, really. Oh, that's nasty. I've got a bit like, ugh, something nasty happened a few weeks back, really nasty, and I was like there's a little baby across the road. I heard all this commotion, and a dog had ripped its face off, and I was holding the baby and its face on, and it was quite horrific actually. And I had to go in the ambulance and wait for his mum because he was with his dad, but his dad was too much in a state to hold the baby and like panicking, and it was all commotion. We had the air ambulance and everything. Oh, it still makes me oh. Oh, no. But the baby's doing okay now, thankfully. I think it was about a year, nearly a year, the little kid. Bless him. Oh, it just made me cringe. And Charlie saying about a 3-inch gash. This poor little baby's going to be scarred for life. I think he didn't have a nose. No collective name for berries. But yes, change the thing. So you call it by a patch. What did I call that? The thing with berries, a cluster. Oh, thank you, Mandy. Yeah, looking back on it, and the ladies from across the road came over and said that they didn't know how I did it, and because I sort of calmed everybody down, and I was like, me? Yeah. Which was something that needed to be done because they were running around like mad people. I'm okay. Yeah, it comes back to haunt me now and then, but it's okay. Well, it was the most horrific thing I've ever seen, ever, and I was like holding the baby for ages. Oh, bless him! I couldn't. Oh. Anyway, move it away from my mind. Oh, that's nice, Denise. Yeah, I moved away. My daughter had a baby and I moved away. No, she had the baby when I was already moved away. My granddaughter, I miss her. She's lovely. She's a crazy thing. She's like so. Oh, she has absolutely no fear. She's a bit like my son, actually, and she just dives off of things and everything, everything. And the dog had to be put down. We had like the dog wardens here for ages. It was a Japanese something. I've forgotten what it was called. The dog got taken away. But then there are advantages to being away from your grandchildren. You get the very good bits, and you don't have to babysit so much. Even though I'd love to do. I think it might have been Melanie. I don't know. I never saw this dog. Apparently, it's been there 7 years. They never took it out for a walk or anything. Oh, yeah, Charlie. Sometimes I think I need it, but you know, after everything, I'm just like, no, just bring it on. I can deal with anything now. I think that's probably why I was so calm. You know, I was thinking, this happened a few weeks ago now. That was one of the Mondays that I wasn't. Well, no, I'd painted. I'd come back, hadn't I? It was the first Monday I'd come back from painting, and I was having a lovely day. I was just sitting in my studio here, looking out the window, painting, having a nice time. And then I heard all this commotion and people running up and down like headless chickens. I thought, uh-oh, something's occurring. And I ran out. I thought the baby had been run over to start with. Anyway, I try not to think too much about it. Let's do some blackberries, but not blackberries. Does that make sense? I'm doing round berries, but not in black, but not blackberries. You know what I mean? Same sort of berries, but in black. Yeah, elderberries are very dark. They have that nice bluey tinge to them, don't they? I was going to make some elderberry, what do you call it, cold stuff for colds. My son likes it. Like, if he feels ill, he just goes and has some of it. I haven't got any at the moment, though. Should make some. It's like a syrup with cinnamon and elderberry, and I have to go and pick some. Actually, I've got lots in the garden. They look like elderberries. No, elderberries are smaller. Yeah, then there being more clusters over there. Anyway, I've been here 45 minutes. And I painted some autumn leaves, which is good. There we go, there's that one. This leaf looks really nice. Look, try and pick it up so you can see closer. Look at the lovely texture. That's that Lunar Black by Daniel Smith. It does a really nice granulation. There are some other colours that do nice granulation, but I just like that. And it's got bleach with it as well, just to enhance it. And that's the salt texture. And then here again, it's like the bleach and the Lunar Black doing its thing. Okay. Thank you for joining me. Thank you, Felicia. thank you for joining me. I'll be back tomorrow, all being well. You never know, yeah, things happen. Thank you, everybody. Yes. So I will be shock does that to you, Charlie, doesn't it? Anyway, yeah, if you don't laugh about some situations, you're just like completely fall apart. I think you have to. Some people laugh, don't they? Anyway, thank you for joining me, and I will see you tomorrow. And now I've got to stop this. I always forget what buttons I have to press. There's like lots of buttons. And I can never find them. Anyway, thank you, everybody. I will see you tomorrow, and I might be doing some more leaves or something. I don't know. Something. I'll try and do something less boring.